Welcome to DENTSPLY Sirona Restoratives. Today we would like to talk about direct restorations and the Class 2 treatment solution in particular. Cavities that are caused by dental caries can be found in different areas of our dentition. And we can classify them into 5 so-called cavity classes. And the most predominant cavity class that can be found in a dental office is the so-called Class 2 cavity. The Class 2 cavity is the bread and butter business of every dental office, and about 50% of all cavities that are treated are Class 2 cavities. DENTSPLY Sirona offers a complete treatment solution to overcome the challenges of a Class 2 cavity. The DENTSPLY Sirona Class 2 treatment solution offers an array of different products that work hand in hand. And now let's take a look into the treatment steps. Now it is getting more practical. But before we go into each of the single steps, some general remarks. The material of choice for direct restorations nowadays are so-called composites. Composites come either in a so-called compule. The compule goes into such application devices called compule gun and then are applied into the cavity. They can also come in so-called syringes, and dental composites have to be used in conjunction with a glue that is called adhesive, and an adhesive usually comes in a bottle like this. Both materials have to be light cured using the smart light focus, for instance. Using adhesives and composites, it's also called adhesive dentistry. Here you can see an example. Can you see the restoration? Even now, when you know where the restoration is, it's invisible. This is what you can achieve with modern dental adhesives and composites from DENTSPLY Sirona. Now it is time to take a closer look into each of the treatment steps and the products associated with it. The first step is the application of a matrix. A matrix is comparable to a mold that is created by construction workers before they pour their concrete. In dentistry, the contour of the restoration is created by the matrix. Usually, each tooth is in contact with 1 or 2 neighboring teeth, and an important goal for long-lasting Class 2 restorations is to restore those contact points properly. Without a proper contact point, the patient will suffer from food impaction and the restoration can fracture, which can lead to periodontal inflammation, bone loss, or recurrent caries. The use of Pallodent V3 enables the creation of natural contour and natural contact points. This will dramatically minimize the finishing time for the dentist, so the use of Pallodent V3 saves share time and money for the dentist and at the same time increases the quality of the restoration. The next step is the application of the adhesive. Prime & Bond Active is our latest development. It is called Active because of the Active Guard technology inside. The Active Guard technology makes sure that the adhesive forms a homogeneous and uniform adhesive layer. The video shows Prime & Bond Active in comparison to a competitor adhesive when being applied on a tooth. Please notice how the Active Guard technology helps to spread the adhesive and to form a homogeneous layer even in the presence of water. A homogeneous layer is necessary to avoid so-called hypersensitivities after treatment. So in summary, Prime & Bond Active leads to a gap-free adaptation to the cavity and for a tight adaptation to the composite under all clinical conditions and shows virtually no post-operative hypersensitivities. After light curing of the adhesive, the filling material will be applied. The first filling material we will use is SDR. In contrast to regular composites, which can just be applied in layers of up to 2 millimeters, SDR is a bulk fill material that can be applied in layers up to 4 millimeters. Because of its unique flowable consistency, it is literally injected into the cavity. It nicely adapts to all cavity surfaces. This behavior is shown in the video. Please notice also the so-called self-leveling effect that is unique for SDR. The outstanding adaptation of SDR increases the quality of the restoration, and the bulk fill procedure saves time for the dentist. After light curing of SDR, a final layer is placed with a sculptable composite in order to create the final anatomy of the tooth, the final aesthetic result, and to be more resistant to wearing down from chewing forces. With ceramics, DENTSPLY Sirona offers a composite with a brand new and revolutionary SphereTech filler technology. The spherical shaped filler particles in CeramX are responsible for the outstanding handling characteristics of this composite. It adapts perfectly to all cavity walls and does not stick to the hand instruments. Besides great handling, CeramX is the only composite on the market that can cover the 16 shades from a Vita shade guide with just 5 shades. You don't believe that? This Vita shade guide has fillings with ceramics in every single tooth. Can you see them? You cannot, because of the outstanding chameleon effect of CeramX. The restorations blend into the Vita shade tabs just great. To make it visible, we can use a black LED. Isn't that amazing? And a natural composite that looks natural makes the patient happy. After final light curing, the last step in the procedure is the polish. Due to the SphereTech filler technology in CeramX, a high luster can be achieved in just a few seconds using the polishing system CeramX Gloss. A smooth restoration surface is more resistant to staining and bacterial accumulation, which increases the longevity of the restoration. The DENTSPLY Sirona Class 2 treatment solution helps the dentist to increase the quality of Class 2 restoration and also helps to make this procedure more profitable. This is because it consists of an array of highly innovative products that work hand in hand together. And therefore, this treatment solution belongs into every dental office around the world. Thank you.